Wasabi wallet. Unfairly private.
As someone who actively lives on Bitcoin, I need to find ways to be able to survive on Bitcoin and pay my bills with Bitcoin. And today I'm going to be taking a look at a service called Bitcoin Well, where you can easily pay any Canadian biller or major Canadian credit card with Bitcoin. This is huge for me. This is very helpful. I was pleasantly surprised using this service. We're going to dive into exactly how it works and how streamlined this process really is. I'm like glowing here because it was such a fantastically easy process. But anyways, we're going to check them out. And as always, I'm Ben with BTC Sessions. This is your daily session.
Hodl the Bitcoin.
I've now been living on Bitcoin since fall of last year in 2020. And the process is much easier than it used to be because I did attempt to live on Bitcoin back in 2014. And damn, there were some hoops to jump through. But it is getting increasingly viable for the average person to earn income in Bitcoin and then, easily survive. And so I've opted to do this. I did make a video on that. I will link that down below, but we are here to take a look at Bitcoin Well. Now, these guys, of course, run Bitcoin ATMs around Canada. They also allow you to buy things like gift cards, and they have a variety of other services. But one of their services is allowing you to pay any Canadian biller or any Canadian major credit card with Bitcoin, which is something that I very much need. Now, I've used other methods to do this, but I've got to say this was the most direct and probably the best pricing that I found to do this anywhere in Canada. I really can't stress it enough. This was a fantastic experience. I'm super impressed. So we're going to dive into exactly how to do that. Now, just a quick note before we dive into the actual tutorial here, I want to give a shout out to the sponsors of the show, LEDN.io, where you can use your Bitcoin for a variety of different services. Now, they've saved my butt on a couple different occasions where I needed dollars, but I didn't want to sell my Bitcoin because that's a taxable event. And I was worried about having to buy back in at a higher price. So here at LEDN, I was able to deposit Bitcoin, get dollars into my bank account within 24 hours. And when I paid back those dollars, I was able to get back the same amount of Bitcoin, which is kind of the important number. Now, they also have their Bitcoin and USDC savings accounts with interest rates of up to 12.5% annually paid monthly. And for you bulls out there, their B2X offering allows you to use the same loan mechanism to instantly buy more Bitcoin and effectively double your holding on the spot. Check them out. Links down below. If you opt to get one of their loans with that link, they'll give you $25 for free into your savings. Up next, we've got the Cobo Vault, one of my regularly used hardware wallets, and I love it because it's 100% air gapped. That just means that you never plug it into anything internet connected. It keeps the keys to your money safe and offline, and it is all interacted over QR code. Super easy, super convenient to use, and I have a full tutorial on that. Check them out. Links are down below. Now, as always, I was saying I do live on Bitcoin, and one of the things that really helps me is Bitrefill. This has any gift card that you could imagine. It's insane how much they have. You can go by country, super easy to go through. They accept Bitcoin on-chain, and they also accept Lightning Network for fast, instant, effectively, and very, very cheap transactions. And on top of that, you actually earn sats back while you shop. So be sure to check them out. Links are down below. And finally, if you're backing up your Bitcoin wallets, please be careful. If you put it on paper, then you're susceptible to fire and water damage, and you might just accidentally throw the damn thing out, which I've heard a lot of lately, people that bought Bitcoin early and were not careful with their backups. A great alternative to paper is putting it in solid steel, like using the BillFodl here. It is a solid piece of steel with steel tiles that you slide in for your seed phrase. This is how I back up my Bitcoin wallets, and it gives me that peace of mind that even in the smoldering ashes of a burnt down home, I could fish this thing out and still be able to recover my Bitcoin. So check them out, links down below. Let's get into our tutorial. Here we are on Bitcoin Well. I've also got Blue Wallet open over to the right hand side there. We're going to be using that in a moment to execute a Bitcoin transaction. So on the Bitcoin Well website, of course, these guys also do Bitcoin ATMs. I've done a video on how those work, and they have some other services you can buy and sell Bitcoin on the website. But what we're looking at today is paying bills and credit cards. So you can do that by scrolling down to this section. It's also located in the little sandwich board in the top right. If you click on that, you'll get a menu on the side, and you can just go to pay bills. So let's take a look at that screen. It lets you know that you have 24/7 access, basically 99.9% of Canadian payees accepted. You don't need a bank. Everything is handled on their end. There are no limits. There's a 0% fee, and you can pay all major credit cards. This is huge for me in particular, living on Bitcoin. So how does it work? Well, effectively, you enter the payee information and the selected currency you would like to use. Note here, which I really love, is they have this little disclaimer here. Use Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, or Bitcoin Cash to automatically pay your bills with our platform. If you'd like to use another crypto, please contact us. We recommend shelling out soon-to-be shitcoins before, well, they're shitcoins, which I thoroughly enjoy. Anyways, we scroll down. Basically, enter the payee information and select how you'd like to pay. Confirm your email address. Send the Bitcoin or whatever you're sending, and then that's it. Everything is taken care of you on the back end. So let's actually get into this. So there's a little button at the top, Pay My Bills. Okay, so this bumps us to the main page here. Really simple. You're going to either... There's a tab here for pay my bill or pay credit card. There's a drop down menu if you want to browse through what could be in here. But, looking at the list here, it is extensive. We're not even out of the A's, and I've been scrolling for a few seconds here. It just goes on and on. We're still in the A's. Oh my God. There's the B's. Anyways, yeah, you can basically pay anything here, any bill, whether it be, your utilities or your phone bill or your cable or internet or you name it. You can even pay your taxes here if you really want to, however you like. Today, I'm going to be paying a credit card. So this is the other tab here. I just click. And again, with the credit card, you can drop down. It'll show you different options, popular ones that are typical to Canadian consumers, but there's a lot of them. And or if you just start typing, well, so let's say you're at Royal Bank or RBC, I can see the ones that pop up there. MasterCard, RBC Royal Bank, RBC Royal Bank, MasterCard. I believe those are pretty much the same thing. So I'm just going to tap on that, and then I need to put in my credit card number, how I'm paying, the bill amount, how much I'm going to be paying, and the Bitcoin amount will be translated for me. Or you could put in the Bitcoin amount and it will fill out how many dollars you're actually paying. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, and we will, as soon as this is all filled in, then we'll hit next. Okay, so I filled in my information here. $500 translates to 0.0073342 Bitcoin. I'm going to hit next. Now, at this point, I'm going to put in my email address. You can put a phone number. I believe that will send you a text message confirmation as well. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I've now been sent an email verification code. I will open that in my email here. Okay, so we can see here is my code. I can just copy that over. We'll jump back to the bill payment page and paste it in and hit verify. Okay, this gives me all the information. You're paying your MasterCard, my account number, which I blurred out here. Payment amount is $500. The rate per coin at the time of making this expenditure, and the Bitcoin amount that I'm spending. Now, if that all looks good, I just scroll down here. I can hit confirm. Okay, here we go. So it now says order summary, send Bitcoin to the address below, and it shows me the amount of Bitcoin I need to send and the Bitcoin address I need to send it to. Now, you do have the option to copy the amount and the address using these buttons, or you can just hit open in wallet. So let's see how both of those things would work. Over in Blue Wallet, for instance, I can open my wallet. By the way, I have done a video on how to use Blue Wallet. You can check that out in the links down below, but I can hit send, and I have, right now it's under dollars, but I would hit the little switch so I could put in an amount of Bitcoin. I can copy that amount and I can paste that in. And again, it works out to about $500. And then I can copy this address and I can paste that address in, and I can even make a little note that this is to Bitcoin Well if I choose to. I can set my transaction fee to whatever I choose. Of course, you may not want it to be super slow because it needs to confirm within a certain amount of time here. And then I can send it off. Alternatively, let's just cancel this out here. If I hit open in wallet, it automatically detects that I've got Blue Wallet. So if I hit open Blue Wallet, it fills everything for me, which is super, super convenient. In fact, look, it even fills MasterCard bank payment via Bitcoin Well. Wow, that's awesome. That's super convenient. Cool. I am gonna switch the fee. I don't need it to confirm right away, but I will go ahead and switch that up. Actually, let's check what fees are like. By the way, if you are unfamiliar with Bitcoin fees and how they work, I do have a video on that, and I will link that down below as well. Very good information to have because you don't want to be overpaying. And I can see here that I can get confirmed pretty quickly for a much lower fee. So I think I'm gonna kind of go in the middle of the park here. Let's do about 30 sats per byte. That should reduce that quite a bit. Let's do 30. Much better. Okay, I'll hit next. Let's just open up that bill payment here. I'm going to hit send now. Okay, so that transaction has been sent. I'll just hit done here. Ooh. Okay, so now we can see this has been updated. It says transaction detected, awaiting confirmation. It says feel free to close this page while we wait for your transaction to be confirmed. We will notify you via the email you provided once it is confirmed. So effectively, I am done here. They will receive my Bitcoin in short order. I've checked that my fee is okay, so it'll probably be fully confirmed in the next 20 to 30 minutes, and then they will make that payment on my behalf. And that's it. I paid zero fee effectively. It was basically exactly $500 that went from my wallet, with the exception of the Bitcoin transaction fee, which does not go to Bitcoin Well, by the way. That's a network transaction fee. And if you watch that fee video I made, you will understand more about that. But yeah, effectively, I paid my bill for next to nothing. And in Bitcoin, which is super, super convenient. Very happy about this. Be sure to check them out. I'll link to these guys down below. But for any of you that are living on Bitcoin, or just that maybe you have some expenses that you need to cover and you might need to dip in, or you're just happy that you've seen the price go up, this could be an option for you. And it's an excellent resource for Canadians out there that would like to start living on a Bitcoin standard. Now, I just wanted to show you guys the email that I received from Bitcoin Well, and it says, hey there, thank you for paying your bills with Bitcoin. Your order number, and it gives me that, has been placed, and the transaction is waiting for blockchain confirmations. After your transaction is confirmed on the blockchain, we will send another notification and pay your bill within 1 business day. Please review the following to ensure accuracy of the bill payment. And it says payee name. It has my account number, which I've blocked out here, and the payment due, the $500 that I sent off, and there's even a button to check the order status at any point in time. Now notice I didn't have to sign up for anything. At the current point in time, as of recording this video, they require no information from me. Obviously, there's an indication of who is making this payment, given it's my credit card, unless I was paying somebody else's card. But at this time, you don't need to sign up. You don't need to hand over extra information. You can simply pay the bill and be on your way and not have to wait for KYC, all that kind of stuff. You can just make the payment, which is fantastic. I love this. It is so easy. I can't say enough good things about this. So this is huge for me. I love this and I will be using it regularly. Check these guys out. So awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, please do remember to hit like, subscribe, and share. All of those things are so important. They really help get this show in front of more eyeballs. Now, if you want to help the show in another way, you can hit up the previously mentioned sponsors down below. That was LEDN, Bitrefill, Cobo Vault, and the guys over at privacypros.io to back up your wallet in solid steel. And if you really loved what you saw, you can always drop me a Lightning Network tip at my tippin.me page. That is tippin.me/@BTC Sessions. With that, I'm out. Have yourselves a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, wherever you may be, and I'll see you next time for your daily session.
HODL the Bitcoin.